Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal and Drake Play STO Online as we begin Quark's Lucky 7. Looks like we're getting back together the team that rescued Moogie from the Dominion War, but let's see what they're up to this time. Are you on DS9 now, Drake, or...?
I'm just spinning in now, and I'm getting the cutscene.
Yes.
Do I need to remind you of the unwritten rule of acquisition, brother?
Rule 0. What the Nagus wants, we acquire. Why me? Get an eliminator to do it. Get 50. You can afford it.
You have connections with the Klingons. That and you're Rom's second most trusted Ferengi.
What? Who's first? Nog? Pell?
No. Moogie.
Fine.
Of course it is.
Send her then.
But brother, you did such a great job of rescuing her before.
I also told your son to shoot me if I ever thought of doing something like that again.
That's right, you did. Well, don't worry, he won't.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We need this, brother. We can't hold off the hurt forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Insanity! You don't even know where the Iconian fleet is, Rom.
I don't. But
Yeah.
Starfleet intelligence monitors all major threats, including the Iconians.
Starfleet isn't in the habit of sharing classified data.
If we can get access to a security console,
I think
we
we're
can
going to be
extract the
bothering
data.
to Ket.
We'll need to keep the security officer on duty occupied.
Leave that to me.
I'm sure that's going to be impress.
All right, leader. The security officer on duty is a creature of habit. Comes in on her break every day without fail. Your job is to keep her occupied so Rom can get what we need from the security
Now,
console.
this
Really,
might be
I'm not here
a
to
single
seduce
player
your
mission,
customers.
but let's see
Whatever
it.
you say.
You
It
worry too much,
seems
Quark.
to be, but
I got
you can
this.
provide commentary as we go.
Woo! It's your lucky day, officer. You're the 10 millionth customer here at Quark's. Congratulations! You've just won a free drink and a free spin at the Davo table. Quark, why don't you pour the lucky winner a drink? What'll it be, Constable?
Oh, thanks. I'll take an iced Dractigino. I'm on duty. I can't stay too long, but I suppose I have enough time for a
Iced
spin at
coffee.
the table. Lead the way.
Oh, yeah. I did not think they would,
Quark, will you turn that hollow me off, please? It's creeping me out.
This is why I like the Hollow Leader. She doesn't complain as much as the original.
The free drink will get her to relax. And then some Davo. to
Quark
keep
has
her busy.
never changed.
Oh, looks like my luck's run out.
Whoa, whoa, don't be so hasty, friend. The law of averages is on your side here. Trust me. Have another spin on the house. What have you got to lose?
Okay, you've convinced me. One more spin. Why not?
Dabo!
Nicely done. Those winnings are coming out of your cut, though.
Good, the guard's distracted. Time to go to work. Overriding this door panel should be child's play.
Well, let's just say it looks like Grand Nagus Rum does
It's
not
the
skimp
most
on
secret
getting
maintenance.
his hands dirty.
Chief O'Brien needed me to fix it once.
Yeah, well,
Once
you
I'm
just
in,
use
I can
his
install a back
expertise.
door. Then we can access the system from the console at Quark's.
Okay, first digit. Let's try 1.
Oh, it's these.
Yep. Match digit locations. What? Match digits wrong location? 0.
So I was able to use Deep Space Nine experience to skip that entirely.
Unfortunately, you won't get lucky twice.
The console password is 4 digits long. You need to enter a 4-digit sequence and test it. You'll be able to tell how many of those numbers match, but not which. This can get tricky if you make too many attempts. You can use a suppressor to force the code and gain access.
The first tree is 134. I'm a little bit ahead. Hey, the last one's 2.
1342.
Yes, 1342.
There we go. I'm
Like
just
the
a
code you
genius.
put on your luggage.
Relax, everyone. It's done. I'm on my way back.
Try not to look conspicuous or guilty.
Okay.
Oh, he kept that advert around.
Well, what's it? 134.
1342 is what I had.
Well, it's not that for me. So
Yeah.
it's clearly the.
So it's got a random number generator on it.
Can't believe you pulled that off. Being the Nagus hasn't made you go soft between the lobes. Let's figure this out before security gets wide.
Relax,
1341.
brother. I'll have these files cracked in no time.
Mine was
Starting with
1341.
But it's nothing compared to what we use in the Commerce Authority. That's actually difficult.
You know, I just realised Quark now has a leak straight into Starfleet intelligence. He is definitely going to abuse that unless somebody finds it. Oh, let's see what the Borg are up to.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87961.3. Intermittent Borg activity in the quadrant. We've been able to track a Unimatrix vessel, and our countermeasures are keeping its fleet at bay. The recent escalation of the Herc conflict is straining the number of resources available for Borg surveillance. Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87983.1. Breen forces continue to harass the Deferi, though hostilities have not intensified as of late. The Breen have made no overtures toward the Dominion since their recent return to the Alpha Quadrant. Looks like the honeymoon might be over at last. Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 88139.9. A large Vakiri fleet has been spotted in transit to the Gamma Quadrant. Analysis of their course suggests they're heading toward the renegade Iconian fleet. Interesting. If the two of them manage to eliminate each other, well...
The Kiri are heading for the Renegade Iconium fleet. Oh god.
No.
Good luck, guys.
Log starting 88039.8. Taket's fleet is currently in the Phoebin sector, moving through deep space. She's keeping a low profile for the most part, avoiding conflict with both the Dominion and the Herc. Anything foolish enough to get in her sights doesn't live long enough to regret it, however. The wreckage of a Gamma pirate flotilla will testify to that. Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 88006.2. There have been some recent Terran incursions from the Badlands, but nothing overly organized. As of now, there hasn't been any sight of Admiral Lita since her attack on DS9. Perhaps she has finally given up. One can only hope. Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89001.7. Getting a lot of disturbing reports from Zenkethi space lately. Whispers of corruption in the highest ranks and talks of a coup are in the air on Zenketh. The Autarch's days might be numbered after his crusade failed, though the arrival of the Herc has kept him on the throne. For now.
Interesting. Okay, the Herc had been really causing trouble for the Autarch then.
All right, Rom, a deal is a deal. You found the Iconian, so I guess it's my turn now.
Yep.
Time to put the team together.
Cork.
And that's the job. Confront.
Where's Gala?
Really? He shot the hostage last time. He's not invited.
Brunt, your database skills should help us locate the package.
Always happy to help, Grand Nagus. Retreat.
Still a master of Rule 33. Aren't you, Brunt?
It never hurts to suck up to the boss.
Of course. I presume you'll need my ship again, yes?
Not this time. We'll need a ship that can fight, just in case.
And we'll have it, thanks to our friend here.
Good. Everyone's
As I
here.
come shushing into the
Also?
clearing.
Full consortium.
Unbelievable!
The table's rigged. I'm sure of it.
I really need to learn how
Here
to
we
play
go.
that game.
The cloaking device I acquired from my cousin Gala is working like a charm. Keep an eye on it, though. I'd rather not attract the attention of the Iconians. Or the... Looks like they're busy trying to blow each other to bits out there. Let's use that.
Well,
to
we've
our
just violated the
advantage.
Treaty of
Getting in
Algebra.
is the easy part. We're cloaked.
But
unexpected.
considering that, you know... the Star Empire is not what it used to be. We can't exactly use the treaty. They can't exactly enforce
We're
the
too
treaty.
close. They can see us. Get back.
Ship is under attack.
They're attacking us! They're attacking us!
Calm down, bro.
Get out of range, or disable the probe.
Working on it here.
That should be enough to get to the flagship undetected.
Well, we can all stop holding our breath now. It will.
I'm looking forward to this.
Almost there. Just take it nice and easy.
You know what? You should really let me keep this cloaking device, Korg.
The cloaking device would be nice.
You
I can't
would.
believe I'm actually going to...
You know, it'd be nice. That'd be our little bit of payment. We keep the cloaking device. Although,
Impressive.
knowing his cousin
Arrow.
Gale, it'd probably burn out after 2 weeks. I'm surprised Feralki actually survived in this long against the
Nog.
Arcanians.
You're our engineer. Buy it 400 and sell it 5.
It'll be up to you to disable the security systems, son.
Right. I'm familiar with their tech from the war. I won't let you down, Father. Evade.
We're up first, Nog. We need to lower the locals.
No problem. I memorized the schematics for this vessel on the way here.
Head left
Okay.
here, Nog.
I've studied Iconian systems. I can unlock these doors. If I send in the appropriate signals to...
Good. We'll have to disable security and engineering, though.
Okay, so signal needed 64. we want 2,000. And then 101. So 2101.
Got it. And we're...
Looks like there's a couple extra puzzles as well. Right, hopefully there's not going to be any guards.
No, there's guards.
Heralds! Don't worry, I can handle them.
Yeah, we're just somewhat risking war with the Iconians, with, you know, being in Federation uniform and all that. But never mind.
No, you think he would have at least changed out of it, but then he didn't change out of it the first time either. I do like the music that they have for this one. Walk, don't scream, you'll alert every herald.
Hold on, Uncle. Something's coming.
Oop, let's not fight that.
That looks like more than we can handle. Let Lek take care of it. He'll probably enjoy it.
Think I can lock the door behind once it's gone.
Great idea. Do that. Quickly! Head right here.
Okay, 56. Huh. Oh, right, I get it. So we want 53, so 111. No. 4. Yes, got it.
Got it. And we're done.
Suppose you're not dual wielding your pistols there, Quark. Oh well.
We've made it. This is main engineering.
Wouldn't it be a good idea to put in a failsafe for disabling this ship if we need it?
Security's offline. We're good to go.
Can we drop their rear shield for a moment?
From the other
That's
console.
exactly
Why?
what Quark's gonna do.
You'll see.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. Lek, how do you feel about Iconian heralds?
Very dangerous. I look forward to shooting some. Sell at 250? Buy at 100.
You'll get your chance, clearing the path for Quark and Nog.
The riskier the road, the greater the profit. I'm in.
Lek, front, you're on.
Brunt, FCA. I'm on my way.
Oh, he's still a liquidator, is he?
Ooh, they fight back. Good, good. Magnificent. Truly magnificent.
Beck is the Ferengi who prefers to fight.
It's looking this way between patrol points. I should be able to sneak up on it if I duck behind the walls.
And that didn't go the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. Ah. Run, get me up. Oof. That wasn't fun.
I bet I could make that console explode remotely.
Not an explosion, but it does the job.
Not the explosion I was looking for, but it'll do.
I found the package. The Iconian keeps it on display in what looks like a trophy room.
Testing my skills against Iconians? This is worth more than latinum to me. Don't get your lobes bunched, Brunt.
Yeah, the Fakiri are really doing a massive amount of damage, aren't they?
More enemies to the left, and another console.
Yeah, electric wall this time.
What? Still no explosion? Ugh, ridiculous. If I make some noise, the big one will come to investigate. This isn't work. This is fun. I overload those conduits, I'm sure it'll make a big explosion. Doesn't anything blow up around here?
No, but you just vaporize a load of dudes.
Path is clear.
I'm detecting some nearby patrols.
I want to see if I can cause a distraction. Hold on.
I am the distraction. I could have handled that better. Being a bit more sneaky.
Blow up that console. It'll cause a nice distraction. How do I overload these ridiculous Iconian consoles?
Easy. First you need to... Wait. How are you at trinary conversions?
Never mind. I have a workaround.
Brother, you'll
Cool
crack the
guys do
safe
not look at
once Brunt
explosions.
finds it, that is.
Nice of you to give me the easy job, Rom.
By that point, Lek will have eliminated their guards.
We're talking about Iconians here, Rom.
I'll be with you, Uncle. You'll be fine.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
Yeah, which it means I'll be screaming the entire time. Whereabouts are you now, Blake?
Time for me to earn my share. Watch and learn.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've got your back.
Ooh.
You know, you were supposed to shoot me if I got pulled into another one of these.
I thought you meant rescue operations. I can shoot you later if you'd like.
No, it just wouldn't be the same.
I don't think this is the way Brunt told us to go.
It's not. Oh, well,
I get the feeling Lek enjoys his job a little too much.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Ha! I'm impressed.
That's one word for it.
Wasn't he supposed to kill the guards?
He left some guarding the trophy room.
It's okay, Uncle. We can handle them.
All right, now let's find the package. It has to be in one of the display cases around the room.
Interesting. I read about these at the Academy. Something called NASA sent them out on crude space probes centuries ago to initiate first contact with alien life. I believe this contains audio files.
Huh.
Uncle, that looks like Captain Sisko's baseball. You don't think it's his, do you? I thought Jake took it with him.
Do you remember when Cisco made us play baseball against the Vulcans? Rom wouldn't stop talking about it for weeks. Put a bunch of money into that new Interstellar League, too. Still can't believe he bought a professional team. The Ferenginar Liquidators. They're terrible. Got beat by the Cation Claws by a score of 18-4, and they were cheating!
Oh, wow.
You know, I always told the top brass at the Corps of Engineers that making the party poppers look like weapons was a bad idea. Any officer who uses one of those instead of a real weapon is in for a bad day. I suspect that's how Taket got her hand on one of these balloons. Shame.
That's a bottle of prune juice. I'd recognize that color anywhere. Worf constantly demanded I have a bottle on hand at the bar. A warrior's drink. Seeing these reminds me of the Dominion War. A lot of those were sent back home to loved ones. Starfleet, the Klingons, the Romulans. They all have their different rituals.
And they say you don't have a heart.
It's too bad we don't have enough time to steal these and sell them back to the people.
Quark. Oh, that's a bat'leth. That's the bat'leth.
I've seen these statues on New Romulus.
It's probably where they got them from.
Looks like a secure treasure box.
Well,
That case of latinum.
That's a lot of latinum. Impressive. I could buy a Starliner with that and have enough left to buy a condo on Ryza. Probably on a beachfront, but it'd be nice.
Someone's kicking themselves because they lost that. Alright, let's go and get that sword anyway, because we want that.
Package located. A sword of Kalis. Now, we need to retrieve it. I can use this to bring the pack.
I can just scan the machine for you. Should be easy enough to get the frequencies.
You, of all people, should know that Federation tricorders record whatever they scan. Never leave a data trail. We'll do this the...
Okay, between 65 and 85, so... Yeah, so I'm just brute forcing this. Between 15 and 35. There we go. Right, we should probably get out of here before we have one angry Iconian come after us.
Nicely done, Uncle! We did it! We actually did it! We shouldn't stick around, though.
Rule 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
That's far enough.
Oh,
Well done,
grunt.
Quark. You actually managed to pull it off. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You've a talent for larceny, after all. Time, however, is a factor. Hand it over.
Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten who Nog and I are related to? No payout is worth what will happen to you if you do this. Wrong. We'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for you.
How did Lek put it? Oh, yes. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Wise words indeed. The payout from this job will provide me with more than enough latinum to remove your idiot brother and take my rightful place as the Grand Nagus. I'm willing to give you a sporting chance, however. Hand over the package. You might be able to flee before that very angry...
Have it your way, bro.
Ah, but I won't be traveling with them, Quark. I've made other travel arrangements. Time's up. Hand it over.
Yeah, give it to him. Right, time to use that fail-safe then.
Goodbye, Quark. At last, goodbye!
Nope.
Nog! Now!
A force field? It will not stop me, Ferengi.
Look a little closer. That's a chronoton field. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Very well. Speak. Your crimes are numerous. You breached my security, damaged my vessel, killed members of my crew, violated my sanctum, and stolen something very precious to me.
That's where you're wrong. I don't have anything of yours on me. Run a scan if you don't believe me. If anything, I was trying to stop the lunatic that did steal from you. I may be odious vermin, but I'm not stupid. Look, we should be working together to stop our mutual enemy instead of wasting time with this argument.
There will be plenty of time to eliminate each and every one of you thrifty creatures. That field of yours will drop eventually, and then you will die. Your cohort will be tracked and ultimately killed. I will have my vengeance on you all soon enough.
You're not entirely wrong, but I think you're going to have a much bigger problem to deal with in the very near future.
You activated your failsafe, didn't you?
Remember this? A little something we picked up on Karema. Keep it on your ship and beam it to our location when we give you the signal.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Explain yourself. Speak while you still can, Ferengi.
They're called Herc. Maybe you've heard of them. Real nasty dispositions. Eat everything they come across, and now they've come across your fleet. You Iconians are tough, but you're not invincible. Against the Fakiri and the Herc, those are some pretty long odds, Ticket. Here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna let us go, and in return, I'll disable the device that's bringing every Herc in the quadrant here to chew on your ship. We'll go our way, you'll go yours. Otherwise, we'll wait and see what happens first. My field drops, or you and your ship become the main course at the Herc buffet.
I agree to your terms. Go, get out, leave my ship, and disable your wretched device. Know this, you've made an enemy today, Ferengi. I am patient. I will avenge myself.
Right. Then we have a deal.
Well, you're not stopping that now, are you?
What are we waiting for? Run! Run!
Considering the last Vendetta Ticket had, and how personally she took it, Quark, you're gonna have to charge them more.
We're almost there, but we lost the sword. We went through all of this.
Quark to Modron. Is the package secured?
Modron here. You'll be happy to know the package is safe and sound. I beamed it to your ship a few minutes ago. I'm afraid Brunt is a little bruised, but these things happen. I'll keep him nice and sedated until we get back to the Alpha Quadrant. And Quark, be sure to let the Nagus know I held up my end of the bargain, won't you?
I'll be sure to let him know, Modron. Quark out. And look, the shuttle's right where we left it. Things are looking up for a change.
Hang on, did you just call my ship a shuttle?
Thanks for sticking around. Now, if you don't want to get back to DS9, this very cranky Iconian is looking for an excuse to kill us.
Yep, let's get out of here before that cloaking button.
The cloak's offline!
Of course it is.
This is what I get for buying Yale.
Don't worry, I'll be running it again. I just need a couple minutes.
This is why I'm trying to get out of here.
Found another way back.
Yes, probably for the best.
Yeah, good luck catching me now.
Just one more minute. Keep us safe.
Let's give you something else to shoot.
cloak's online again, and we're at a safe distance from the enemy. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
I don't know about the rest of you,
Let's
but I was
get
ready
out
to go
of
the
here.
minute we warped into this.
Let's get the Klingons back into the fight.
Quark and Nog told me you did a great job keeping them all safe. Thank you for bringing them back in one piece. The 6th rule of acquisition says, never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. But what can I say? Family means a lot to me. Grunt is ambitious, but predictable. We expected him to betray us, and we capitalized on it. Grunt made life difficult for the Nausicans who worked for Madron. That was a painful decision. Ask Dr. Bashir about that if you're interested. Grunt made the mistake of dealing with someone more ambitious than he was. Madron came to me shortly after Grunt made him an offer, and I made Madron a counter-offer he couldn't refuse. I think I just came up with a new rule of acquisition. It's not smart to turn down a deal with the Grand Aegis. I'm pretty sure Madron would agree with that. There's something I'm curious about. The Herc stole the Sword of Kalis from the Klingons a long time ago, but no one seems to know why. They didn't eat it, so there must be something about it they value. And we Ferengi are all about value. Perhaps the lab...
Let's ask the doctor first about...
Based on the scans, that carapace was around for quite a long time before Kalis made a weapon out of it. The blade material is over 4,000 years old, where the story of Kalis is roughly only 1,600 years old.
So the Sword of Kalis is made of carapace.
Now, this is interesting. These readings indicate that the Sword of Kalis is made out of biological material with a germanium base. I'll need to run more tests to be certain, but I believe the weapon was fashioned out of a Herc carapace. This may explain their interest in it. I'm reading traces of multiple radiation types within the blade. Discounting the type that likely came from the Iconians, there are still clear traces of thermobaric and tetrionic radiation. I believe we could cross-reference Alliance and Dominion star charts and easily determine where these traces of radiation originated from.
Ooh, that means we may have discovered the Herc's homeworld.
We have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Herc carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. Cross-referencing all known Alliance and Dominion star charts, and voila! There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas Kul, at the edge of Dominion space. It's possible we've just discovered the location of the Herc homeworld. We should forward this information to the appropriate parties at once. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Sounds impressive and valuable. Rule 21, Quark. Never place friendship above profit.
Unbelievable! I knew Brunt was a snake, but Lek? Guess I should have known better. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
He's a fool if he thinks he can steal from me! I'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for him! No one steals from the Grand Nagus and lives to profit from it!
Considering how angry my father is, the Klingons will be the least of Lek's problems. I haven't seen him this mad since he caught me... Well, we don't need to get into that. Despite everything that's happened, we'll hold up our end of the bargain. I'll be in touch when everything is prepared. And remember, this operation never happened.
Think they bought it?
Completely. As far as they're concerned, the sword has been stolen. You, might want to lay low for a while, though.
Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Well done, brother.
The Sword of Kalis, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers.
Martok
will be pleased.
So will I, Grilka, once the payment clears. Pleasure doing business with you.
That's a nice little callback. Well, that probably means Martok is going to use the sword to rally the Klingon Empire at some point. That's probably going to upset Jempok. What that may have for the future, we'll have to find out later.
Yeah.
But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I will be taking that throwing dagger of Lex because I think that'll come in handy, especially against the Borg. It's probably not as potent in our hands though, and we will catch you next time.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Where I think we will be going to the Herc homeworld. So finally, some
Researchers
answers.
led by my friend Dr. Bashir have isolated several fascinating aspects of Herc biology. I'm told this data provides insight on their native environment.
Yep.
Specifically, a metallic planetoid orbiting a pulsar
Yep,
within
we
a
have
nebula.
it.
There's one system that meets these requirements. Havas Kul in the Beseinu.
So it looks like we'll be going back to the Gamma Quadrant for the next episode, guys. But until then, we will catch you later. Ta-ta for now.